Got the Beretta A300 Outlander today. We're gonna be patterning with the Kent Fast Steel, Heavy Steel, Federal Black Cap Cloud, and Federal Speed Shock with the Carlson Cremator chokes. Short range, mid range, long range. See what shot shoots best out of them. These are all 2-shot shells. So we got some duck targets set up here, and we're gonna shoot one of each and see how they pattern. Starting with the Kent Fast Steel out of the short range Carlson Cremator. We're gonna go to Black Cloud, Heavy, and Federal. So let's take the first shot with the Kent. Next, we're going for the Federal Black Cloud. All these shots are 25 yards with a short range Carlson Cremator choke. Mid range is going to be 35-40, and then the long range is going to be 45-50. Federal Black Cloud. Looks like the Kent's patterning better at 25 yards. Next is the Federal Speed Shock. This is my main shell of choice for about the past 2 years. Last shot we got is the Heavy Steel for the short range choke.
That was a wide one. Might be wondering why we're not using a rest or a bench or something like that. We're testing these loads for duck hunting. You know, obviously you don't have a rest when you're in the duck blind, so just trying to keep it as realistic as possible. It's not going to be very scientific, obviously, but it's important to always, you know, run what you're hunting with. Your same choke tubes, same rounds, just to keep it real world. So that's why we're not using a rest.
Gonna be starting mid-range choke. We're at about 35 yards right now. Gonna start with the Kent again.
Tell you what, that Kent's impressive. 4 in the head, several in the neck and body.
Next, we got the Federal Black Cloud, mid-range choke, 35 yards.
That's got a wide pattern on that shell. It's crazy.
Next, we got the Federal Speed Shock, 35 yards.
It's a dead duck.
All right, guys, the last shell, we got the heavy steel. Mid-range choke, 35 yards. All right, guys, the last set of shots we're gonna be shooting in order. The Kent Fast Steel again, we're at 45 yards with a long range Carlson cremator choke.
Is that the Kent?
Yep, Kent Fast Steel.
That one may have gotten away.
All right, guys, next shot, Federal Black Cloud, 45 yards.
Just goes to show you how long of a shot 45, 50 yards can be. So it's real important to know your gun and ammo before you take those longer shots.
All right, guys, back to the Federal Speed Truck, 45 yards.
Pretty spread out on that one also.
All right, guys, last, final shot, heavy steel, 45 yards.
Now this target's a little bit smaller. When I printed them, as you could see, didn't zoom in on that one, but you get an idea of the pattern on that too. I'm also shooting a Beretta. It's a A400 Explorer. I've got a Pattern Master long range choke, and I hunt with heavy metal 3.5 inch number 3, 1.5 ounce. Damage. That was 25 yards, by the way, but that's why I shoot this. Pretty good setup for waterfowl. I just happen to have some Winchester dry lock 3-inch laying around, number 2. We're gonna see what this does out of here also. Yeah, pretty impressive on the Pattern Master. Pattern Master. Ugh, can't speak today. Yes, sir. All right, I'm just gonna run through the same shells that Branson ran through. So we're gonna go with the Kent, Black Cloud, Federal, and the heavy. I'm just gonna shoot 25 yards here, just to show you a different variety, different model gun, different choke tube. Again, that's the Pattern Master long range. 3-inch Kent Fast Steel. Good bit of BBs in that first couple rings there. Black Cloud. Yeah, that spreads out quite a bit more on the black cloud. You see the difference? That's the Kent there. A little tighter on the Kent. All right, Federal. Yeah, even that opened up pretty wide. But we got a good bit of BBs in the black. It's probably about even with the black cloud. Kent's still killing it though. Heavy steel. Trying to find a level spot here, it's kind of tough. Pretty decent. I'd say the Kent still outweighs them all. From that gun and that choke setup, of course.
That wraps it up for the pattern. Obviously, Kent Fast Steel is the #1 go-to with the Carlson and with the Pattern Master. Black Cloud, not so good. So we got Fast Steel, Speed Shock, Heavy Steel, and Black Cloud in order. That's with the Carlson choke tubes, short, medium, long range, and with Brian's Pattern Master. Now, obviously, as you can see, not all chokes perform the same, so you definitely want to pattern your stuff as well. You can go Carlson's, Pattern Master, Moeller, Kicks. They all pattern different. You saw the Fast Steel pattern pretty good with the Carlson's, and it patterned way better with Pattern Master. So whatever choke you decide to go with, definitely get you a few different shells, go to the range and pattern them and see what's going to shoot best.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. Just like Branson said, anything you're taking to the field, just make sure you're always matching what you're practicing with at the range is what you want to be using in the blind or the deer stand, whatever it is. Just match your ammunition to what you practice with. Same with choke tubes, the whole bit. So just something to think about, give you another perspective. We appreciate you guys tuning in to Copperhead Unlimited. Please subscribe, hit the like button if you haven't already, and comment on the video, let us know what you want to see. We're trying to blow this up in 2024 and bring you a lot more content. So thanks for tuning in. God bless and take care.